Everybody, it's Nick at the Lost River Drive-In, and I'm coming at you this evening to talk about a developing story that morsels of info keep getting dropped about it every few days, and I think where there's smoke, there's fire, and that is a new Friday the 13th movie. Is there one secretly in development, and are we about to get an announcement any day, any week, by the end of the year? My sources are telling me, and by my sources I mean my brain, yes. So let's dissect this bit by bit. A few weeks ago, maybe it was a week or two ago, Bloody Disgusting broke the news that a producer by the name of Roy Lee was chatting with the Boo Crew podcast and pretty much was asked straight up about if there's anything percolating in the Friday the 13th world, to which he replied something along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing here, but something along the lines of, that one's exciting. You can expect to hear an announcement on that by the end of this year. Can't wait to talk about it, essentially. And then people were like, whoa. Now, let's take a step back for a second and just see how we even got here, because I know there's going to be some people that are going to be worried about the viability of this story and these bits of information and whether this is bullshit or not. We know that a few months ago, the lawsuit was finally put to bed in a sense. Now, either one of them could still appeal to another district court or whatever, but it's not likely. Basically, each one of them found out what they own the rights to and what they don't own the rights to, what they can move forward with if they're going to do a project without the other one's permission, and vice versa. Now, either one of them moving forward without the other would be stupid because, as we found out after everything got settled in court, they need the other to have this really be adult Jason Voorhees with the mask at Camp Crystal Lake. They have to cooperate. So now that had been settled, that opens the door to the possibility of a company coming to either one of them and saying, we want to distribute a new Friday movie and we're willing to pay you this much. And then that, whether it be Victor or Sean saying, okay, signing on the dotted line, then they have to get the approval of the other one and get them to sign on the dotted line to use all of their IP, anything to do with Friday the 13th that they have the rights to. You got to get both of them to agree. And I've been saying from the beginning, once this court stuff was done and we found out who owned what, depending on the portion of what that is, one is greater than the other, obviously. One can use more than the other. They have more leverage, therefore they can be paid more and probably ask for more money. Anyway, all that out of the way, that's where we are. I think that got the wheels turning, and I think that we're about to get an announcement on a movie. Now, the next bit of news, before we dive into that a little bit more, was last week, Sean Cunningham updated or joined Cameo, and on his Cameo profile, it said that he was the producer, director of this and that, all of his credits, and then it said, and the upcoming, 13th, Friday the 13th movie scheduled for 2023 or whatever. And people were like, the what and when? And the internet was ablaze about it, and then Sean Cunningham updated his Cameo again and took that off of it. And that got people wondering, oh my God, this is ridiculous. There's nothing actually here. This was just a producer that, Roy Lee wants to do something. That doesn't mean anything's going to happen. Fret not, my friends. Because today, New Line Cinema is getting cryptic with us. Just a few hours ago, they posted to their Instagram a screenshot of what looks like a home screen on a phone. And it's a Instagram message request that says, Jason Voorhees wants to send you a message with the caption of what could Jason want? What does he want basically? And that was it. They posted it on their Instagram page. I saw Fangoria tweet about it, and Fangoria is kind of greasing the wheels saying follow this space, essentially watch this space because there could be something coming very, very soon. And that tells me, and then after talking to Brad Miska a few weeks ago when this first got, teased by Roy Lee and what he told me, it seems like some people on the inside of the industry know more than we do. And I don't think the Cameo thing by Sean Cunningham was an accident. I think that was intentional. I think it was to drum up excitement and then take it off and go, oh no, where'd it go? This is all coordinated. So, where does that leave us? Where do I stand with it? I think there's a new movie coming. I think that they have come to an agreement. Victor and Sean, obviously not together in the same room. Come on. Although I would love that. I would love to see them work together. No. through attorneys and through whatever company is trying to pay them to do this. And there is a distribution company and a production house ready to move forward with this. Which would mean there has to be at least a basic outline for a film, because you don't do all this without a basic idea. So somebody has written a treatment for it. I don't know why I keep fucking up words. And that's where we are. Guys, I understand, okay? And I already know people in the comments are going to say this because I feel the same way. We have had so many potential stop and starts over the past decade plus that you get really disenfranchised and disillusioned. And you think, like, this is just not going to happen. I can't get excited for this. I will say, it has been years since there has been this much smoke, since there has been that much there. And I think that that's not, crazy to say. We have not heard about the wheels really turning in this franchise in years. And when you've got a producer saying it, when you've got Sean Cunningham hinting it, and then when you've got New Line Cinema themselves being cryptic about Jason Voorhees, the production house, there's something there. There's something there. So I wanted to bring this to you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Do you actually believe this? Are you starting to really get hope? Like, oh my God, we might get a Friday movie next year. Because all this talk means that there's got to be some wheels spinning, which means there's got to be a lot of the groundwork already laid. So I don't know. But I'm going to go on record right now, and I could look like a fool. But I'm going to go on record, September 1st, 2022. Nick from the Lost River Drive-In says, yes, there is a new Friday the 13th movie imminent. An announcement imminent. I should say that because we know Halloween 3D, for example, you can be ready to go and then it gets just canned and canceled. So I'm going to say that I'm going on the record, but I want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you starting to believe that this is actually happening? Are you starting to get excited? What do you want to see from a new Friday movie? Anything and everything, all of it. Just nerd out down below like I am because I can't contain myself. This is awesome. Now we need Freddy to come back so the big three can be at the forefront again. But I'll take what I can get for right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like on it, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on social media. This is Dick at the Lost River Drive-In, and I am pulling out.